3 words that define Cheng Yi's 2025 and why they matter more than ever. Welcome to Sohu Media. Before we dive in, take a breath and think about this question. If you had to summarize your entire year in just 3 words, what would they be? For Chinese actor Cheng Yi, the answer came unexpectedly simply, yet powerfully. In an exclusive interview with Xinhua News Agency, he summed up his 2025 with 3 words: opportunity, challenge, and reinvention. He also added a line that quietly went viral. To be loved by many people is the greatest happiness. Honest, unpretentious, and deeply human. Much like his journey this year, opportunity, for Cheng Yi, was not about luck knocking on the door. It was about daring to open doors himself. In 2025, he deliberately stepped beyond the label of a fantasy drama specialist. Through roles like Xiao Zhan, the sharp-minded strategist in 24 Stratagems of Chang'an, a trio of complex identities in Journey to the Mountains and Seas, and Wangquan Fu Gue, the wandering swordsman in Heaven and Earth Sword Heart, he moved freely across political intrigue, martial arts, and fantasy. These choices didn't just broaden his resume, they reshaped public perception. Even CCTV commented that his performances reconstructed the aesthetic language of political strategy dramas, while Netflix popularity rankings in multiple countries hinted at his growing global reach. Then came the challenge, the kind that doesn't show up on posters. Technically, Cheng Yi pushed himself to microscopic precision. In 24 Stratagems of Chang'an, moments like a 0.3-second shift in eye movement became emotional turning points. In silent scenes, he relied on breathing, muscle tension, and instinctive physical reactions to convey meaning. Professors from the Beijing Film Academy later praised this as a textbook example of advanced empathetic acting. Off camera, the effort was even more intense. He lost 15 kilograms, studied the historical text Ziji Tongjian on his own, arrived on set with fully annotated scripts, and even improvised subtle gestures, like a thumb-rolling motion, that eventually became signature traits of his characters. Hard work, yes, but also a quiet stubbornness that fans have come to recognize as very Cheng Yi. Reinvention may be the most telling word of all. Cheng Yi has made it a rule to shed each character completely once filming ends. No emotional leftovers, no reliance on past success. After finishing Journey to the Mountains and Seas, he immediately transformed into a troubled, alcoholic police officer in 2 capitals and 15 days. The shift from the calm detachment of Li Lianhua-like figures to the raw, almost manic energy of Xiao Zhan stunned audiences. It wasn't just acting, it was self-resetting. The industry noticed. In 2025, Cheng Yi was named to the Asia-Pacific Under 35 Industry Pioneers list, becoming a youth representative for cultural export. In an interview with People's Daily, he summed up his professional creed simply: be a decent person first, then be an actor. Commercially, his 3 dramas dominated platforms like Tencent Video, iQIYI, and Youku throughout the year, leading to collaborations with over 60 brands and merchandise sales exceeding 100 million renminbi. Interestingly, more than 10,000 male viewers reportedly bought tickets voluntarily, a rare statistic that sparked discussion about his cross-demographic appeal. Online, the audience response was explosive. The hashtag watching Cheng feels like SNT acting surpassed 100 million views in a single day, with fans praising the sincerity he brings to every role. Is realism the highest compliment an actor can receive? Many seem to think so. Looking ahead to 2026, Cheng Yi remains cautious. He openly admits he doesn't dare to expect too much, but he insists on 2 principles: prioritizing the work and honoring responsibility. Upcoming projects like 2 Capitals and 15 Days demand deeper historical research and a move closer to realism. Beyond acting, he continues to live by actions over words, donating under his real name Fu Shiqi after the Hong Kong fire, supporting rural revitalization through agricultural sales, and channeling legal compensation funds into public legal aid. 3 dramas. For roles. 3 vastly different personas. Cheng Yi's 2025 wasn't just a busy year, it was a carefully carved turning point. As one fan wrote, every step he takes means something. Do you agree? Was 2025 the year Cheng Yi truly redefined himself? Or is this just the beginning? Thank you for watching and reading with Sohu Media. If you enjoy in-depth stories like this, don't forget to subscribe to the Sohu Media YouTube channel for more thoughtful insights into the stars you love.